Hello everyone, firstly wishing you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. I just cannot hold my excitement enough. It has been a great festive this time. So I just have tried to record all the process of me making the clay idol. I've been doing it for the past couple of years under the guidance of my mom. It has been a tradition at our home and installing it and doing the veneration or the puja. And even this time I've been here and she's been supporting me to do this. So I've tried to record the whole thing, and basically the soil which I've got is a little granular this time. This is the soil which we usually buy from the vendors who sell the plants basically, so it's kind of really pure. And but despite the fact that the soil is really granular and it's not at all a clay type of soil, because of which you have to be really careful in adjusting as well as in putting all the soil together. So I just basically am understanding the texture of the soil now and kind of arranging the basic firstly. My mom has always been that and assisting me into making the Ganesh idol, and she has always believed that it somehow indulges the child in me to be innovative, and it also nurtures the devotion in me. Now what you're observing is me kind of making the body, that is the abdomen. It's a huge chunk of a ball of whole clay. I've just arranged it, and now the head is also ready. I've kind of just put them down. Now I just am using all my fingers to kind of bring down the shape so that it is kind of visually appealing basically. Now I don't know, I really am in love with the making of the crown. I have always loved making the crown because I always feel that that is the part which brings more glory to the whole idol. I always have felt that the trunk and the ears are the most important aspects into making the whole figure look great. And now the trunk is being prepared, and I really enjoyed this process, and also really fear because it's mostly the delicate part and it kind of comes off most easily. So I kind of am very sure to put it down in the proper place and arrange it in a proper manner, stick it by the other whole clay which I'm using. Now came the real trouble, as the real vigna came here because there was this huge current down, and there was no power at my home, so I had to switch on a table lamp and kind of make it. And as you all know, our Bappa is called the Vignaharta, so he completely made the whole scenario just more friendly to me. I kind of was able to focus more, I was able to continue my making, and it almost took me an hour to make the whole thing. And here the lights are here, and I just cannot thank the Bappa enough. And now here you can clearly see that I have just put the whole crown down over there. I just make a small I just make them in the form of layers and kind of arrange them using a toothpick and just let them sit on the head. I always love the beautiful part of the whole Ganesh idol, that is your eyes. They are too small, but you just cannot emphasize enough how beautiful they are. So you have to be very careful while you are making that, and I really loved it. And now I try to make the Mushik Maharaj, or probably the hands, or and you see the hands are supposed to be quite a delicate apart from your trunk, because they have to be, one of them used to be in an Abhay Mudra, that is in like in a blessing form, and the other would be in the holding a Modak Laddu, or probably a whole set of modaks. So it's kind of really important for me to emphasize on their strength, and I kind of built all that thing together, and I stick them using I make the skeleton basically using the toothpicks. And my mom was here, she kind of was here to assist me, to tell me what the mistakes I was doing, and she kind of was guiding me verbally. And of course she has been the greatest encouragement, and because of her itself I have got this habit of making the Ganesh idol each year. But this is the first time basically putting it over the YouTube. And I have also made the two tusks, basically one of them broken and one of them larger. I just use the toothpicks as such because I cannot make them with clay, of course. And now I try to just add more and more details. Now I already made the Mushik Maharaj, you can clearly see it over there, and I just am making a tail, a torso for even the Mushik Maharaj, because we cannot forget him. Whenever we imagine Lord Ganesha, there is nothing beyond Mushik Maharaj. We cannot forget him at all. And my mom has always been there. She's been supporting me. She's been telling me what should be doing, what should not be doing, and the tiniest mistakes I've been committing. And yeah, so here I am just trying to make the ears or emphasize them more, and now I'm just adding more and more details to the whole thing. I just want to fill the space up. Now the main body, the main deity is completely prepared. Now I just wanted to add some more here and there things, like making a whole bowl and adding a lot of laddus in them. I also make the laddus with clay itself because I want uniformity. And now I just you see, use this toothpick, dip it in the water and kind of poke it throughout, so that it kind of creates a design, sort of like the indentations design. And it's something which is quite unique because as I'm handling it with clay, and we are not gonna color it, as you have already seen in the first images, we are not gonna color it at all. So as to be making it literally visually appealing, you have to be adding a little more design, either by removing some things or adding some things. So I just now am trying to focus more upon the stability of the whole idol, because whenever we are making it from soil which is having more sand content and lesser amount of the clay content, usually the idol tends to collapse, at least because of the lack of stability. So you have to be very sure in putting the whole abdomen part more precisely with heavy thing. So it took me the whole 1 hour, and I have basically just increased the speed of the whole video so as to be approaching it into the YouTube right now. And that's it. So that's my little Ganesha, and I just cannot be more happy. Each time Bappa comes to our home, it always makes us more and more happy. And also it's like a festive of just ourself, of life, of abundance, of prosperity, and of thanksgiving basically. And he's quite a close to my heart. So of course, my friend Ganesha, as they say, I really am happy to be celebrating and to be able to celebrate the Ganesh Chaturthi this year. And if at all you have any peculiar experiences with Bappa or Ganesh ji, then you can please share in the comments below. Also, I have tried making this video a little interesting by adding a voiceover and increasing the speed so that it's quite a friendly. If at all you have any more suggestions, if at all you want to share any more experiences in here, then don't forget to share them in the comments below. So I will be back with a new bookish video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and wishing you all a very healthy Vinayak Chaviti, that is Ganesh Chaturthi. Bye bye.